On this week's edition of BOI Weekly, we bring you the success story of BBY Super Sacks, an industrial service firm based in Kano State that manufactures quality woven sacks, polytwine, traveling bags, and shopping bags, among others. The firm is a beneficiary of the Bank of Industry's intervention, and the managing director, Mr. Kabiru Adamu, will be taking us down memory lane as he tells us how the fund has enhanced the expansion of his business. Welcome to the program. I'm Olayemi Odunuga. The in-depth manufacturing experience and strong background support of BBY Super Sacks Limited is key to producing high-quality products at competitive prices. And these fundamentals is helping the company maintain its mission of delivering reliable service in addition to effective and punctual shipment to our customers spread all over the country. With the scarcity of sacks and the absence of local manufacturers, Mr. Adamu took the bull by the horns as he ventured into the business in order to meet the yearnings of customers. Take a listen. Worried by the absence of local manufacturers and the scarcity of quality sacks in the country, Mr. Kabiru Adamu, whose idea of becoming a manufacturer started in 2008, ventured into the business of manufacturing sacks. The idea, which was actually conceptualized between 2007 and 2008, became a reality in 2010 when BBY Super Sacks rolled out its first set of sacks in the ancient city of Kano. With an imposing edifice in the heart of Kano, the managing director of BBY Super Sacks takes our crew down memory lane as he narrates how the company came into being.
We started our company in 2010. The idea of opening sacks company came around 2007, 2008, when there's a scarcity of sacks and there's no any local company. We have companies who are producing sacks in Kano, but most of them, they belong to foreigners. So there's not any local person who is producing sacks at that time. So when we started, there was another company that came, but unfortunately the company did not last long and stopped. So now we are operating for almost 11 years. We started in ending 2010. We started in 2011.
The facility, which sits on a large expanse of land in Kano, is a major hub for the production of quality and highly durable sacks. Our crew embarks on a tour of the facility to witness the production process as raw materials are transformed from the virgin state to a variety of super sacks with sophisticated equipment. For the management of BBY Super Sacks Limited, the 50 million naira intervention by the Bank of Industry is a lifesaver as it's propelled the company from a status as a struggling manufacturer to a market leader.
Yeah, actually when we started in a situation whereby we only spent one good year, then the issue of insecurity came to Nigeria, because we started 2010 and that time Boko Haram started. So the first year was okay, but the second year was very terrible. You cannot even do your business okay, but we managed to, up to 2013, we ordered the second batch of our machines arrived because we are just a new company, so we installed them. By 2015, so we see that we have to have an intervention that will help us to be doing our business more flexible and to compete with other companies, because most of our competitors, they are in the sacks business for minimum at that time 20 years. Some of them were around 40 years at that time. Now some of them, they are about 50 years, some 30, and we are just 11 years. So we see, in order to compete with them, they know the market very well and they are in the business for long. We have to have a good capital at our hand. And always, if you want to do business, you have to know how to use somebody's money to get profit. So the idea of to get intervention came. So we started looking up which bank shall we go. So we contacted some commercial banks, but when we look at their package, actually it's not favorable to do business. Then we contacted BOI. When we contacted BOI, because it's our first time to even get any intervention, so we are new. So thank God at that time, Kano State and BOI, they come with one package which they join to help some businesses. So at that time we collected our first intervention from BOI. We applied for 50 million and we get it after, like in 1 year, we get the disbursement. So we started. When we started, we finished it in around, the package is 3 years. We finished it successfully, there's nothing. Then again, we see that we are becoming more bigger and we are extending our businesses to other parts. So we need more. So again, we started with other banks, these Islamic banks, which they are buying material for us and we are paying them back. So we say we need some huge and reliable money that maybe will last longer in order to do your business successfully. So again, BOI came to us and said, you do the first one and you are okay, and we are happy with the way you do your business. Why not go for the second one? So we said, okay, let's go. So the second one, we applied. All like the first one, within 6 months from the application, we get our disbursement of 500 million naira. And that was in 2020. In 2020, so this now is around 9 months. We are in our moratorium period right now, and so far so good. We already double our capacity, because before we are producing only 10 tons. Now we order machine that will produce another 10 tons, complete line from extruder to looms to combustion line, complete line. So it's just like we open another company with the same capacity right now.
From a 50 million naira initial intervention, BBY Super Sacks Limited soon secured another loan facility of 500 million naira from the Bank of Industry after offsetting the initial 50 million naira. The managing director of the company explains what the loan facility was used for.
This intervention of 500 million naira, specifically we bought new line, we bought new machines complete, like we opened another new company. We bought extruder, we bought a till looms, and we bought 2 combustion machine, we bought transformers and generators. We bought another company, and we're going to employ a minimum of 100 staffs when the machines reach the company right now. And now we have before we started with only 120 staffs. Now we have, before we get the first intervention, we have 300 workers. When we get the first intervention, after we bought some recycling machine and polytwine, so we add around 70 to 80 workers, and plus some other helping workers, which is almost around 100 workers. We become around 400. So now when this machine arrives, already the machine now, they are in fault, we are clearing them. By next week, they will be in the company. We're going to employ 110 to 20 workers more.
Welcome back. Following the second intervention by the Bank of Industry, the Managing Director explains that the turnover of BBY Super Sachs Limited will be multiplied and the area of coverage extended beyond the shores of Africa. Although BBY Super Sachs Limited are currently dealing with Nigerian businesses and exporting to Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and some parts of Burkina Faso, the dream of becoming a global brand remains strong, as BBY Super Sachs have the best polytwine in Nigeria. With a high demand for quality sacks within and outside Nigeria, the Managing Director continues his explanation of the production process.
After this, the second one, our position is high because now whatever kind of turnover we are doing, it's going to be multiplied, and the area that we are covering, we're going to extend it actually, because right now we are dealing with Nigerian business, Nigerian customers, Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and some part of Burkina Faso also. And right now, we are our twine is the best twine in the eastern part of Nigeria. Unless if our twine is scarce, then they will buy another one. But right now, we dominated that area totally. And here in Kano also, we have a very good position in the market. That is the second one. Our position is high because now whatever kind of turnover we are doing, it's going to be multiplied, and the area that we are covering, we're going to extend it actually, because right now we are dealing with Nigerian business, Nigerian customers, Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and some part of Burkina Faso also. And right now, we are our twine is the best twine in the eastern part of Nigeria. Unless if our twine is scarce, then they will buy another one. But right now, we dominated that area totally. And here in Kano also, we have a very good position in the market. Actually, right now, the challenges that we are facing, it is, you can take it into two ways. One is the electricity. Actually, the electricity, the tariff, we have some tariff differentiation between the northern part of the Nigeria and the southern part of the Nigeria. Because in the northern part of Nigeria, we are paying around 70.14 naira per unit. And in the southern part of the country, they are paying 50 naira, which there is a difference of 20 naira. This 20 naira is a huge amount, because if let's say I'm consuming, let's say 200,000 units per month. I'm producing sacks in Kano with the same capacity. If there is another company in the southern part which is the same capacity with me, and he's also producing sacks, so he's going to pay less, around 5 to 10 million naira every month in electricity. So it is very, very difficult to compete right now with your competitors in the south. But thank God, because of some other advantages that we have here in the north, we have population, and we have other borders that are coming to Nigeria through the north, so we have that advantage over them. But if not because of that, you cannot even compete with those who are in the southern part of the country. But now we are in a good position because most of the African countries, they depend on Nigeria to get their inputs. And most of them who have borders with the northern part of Nigeria, they're getting their goods from the northern part of Nigeria. So even if you are producing the south, you have to ship it to the north, then from the north, then you ship it to some other countries. Unlike us that we are in the north, you just ship it to the neighboring countries. So that advantage is there and has to stand. So that's the best way. But the issue is, if this electricity differentiation is not being resolved, those who are producing in the northern part of the country will be suffering actually.
As the company continues to wax stronger due to the solid support of the Bank of Industry, which provided an additional 500 million loan facility to the company, the managing director shares his thoughts on the future of the company as he makes some positive projections.
Yeah, actually, when I came into this business, manufacturing business, you have to make a research and see who are your partners in your business, from the service providers to your suppliers, to customers, and even the government agencies, and see who you're supposed to be interacting and getting permission and authority from them. So from there, I know BOI. When I go to BOI, then I realized that I know some people in BOI, which has become more easier for me to interact with them. And actually, they are good people in BOI, because always when you go there, they respect you and you can get what you want from BOI.
He also speaks on the challenges of being a manufacturer, as he encourages young entrepreneurs to approach the Bank of Industry in order to take their businesses to the next level.
But actually, I'm not giving advice to young entrepreneurs. I always give advice to BOI, always, when I have interaction with either their staffs or their management. Because there's one issue, for the entrepreneurs to access BOI, it is somehow more difficult than those who are already in the business, because to access the money sometimes, because most of them, they are new, they don't know what are the procedures to even access the money. So it's becoming difficult for them. They need more awareness, the entrepreneurs, and the BOI has to work more to guide them how to access the money first. The second, maybe there is a need for BOI also to at least see how to simplify some issue for them in order for them to become on board. This is my two advice. The advice is somehow like hard, but that's the fact. Both we have to have something from BOI and also something to the entrepreneurs. BOI has to give them awareness and simplify some things for them to come on board. Those who are coming from entrepreneurs, they have to acquire the knowledge and know how to do their business and how to even get the intervention from BOI. So actually, it is just two simple things. One, you must become trustworthy. Second, you must be patient. These two things, they are the one that, like they are the wheels that are taking you to where you want to become. If actually you cannot get any intervention and use it, for the purpose you collected the money. Maybe if you apply for money to buy machine, buy machine. If you apply money to buy working capital, use it as working capital. Don't take money for purpose and use it for another purpose. Maybe you take money, maybe you're going to do manufacturing, but you take it to maybe either trading or something like that. Definitely you're going to have some issue. That's my advice to them. Always keep your ambition. If you plan something, stick to your plan and achieve it. Yeah, I cannot even explain or say words of appreciation to BOI, because whatever we need from BOI, we get it, and we are getting. And we have a good relationship with BOI. And we are trying our best to see that we keep that relationship in a good health. And actually, I'm always praying for BOI to become more and more, they have to get more strength.
The impact of the Bank of Industry's intervention on BBY Super Sachs Limited is tremendous, as it has enhanced the expansion of the business as a market leader, as well as helping to secure a massive improvement in the services provided. With the support of the Bank of Industry, partners and other service providers in the sector, the business has been enjoying growth as well as meeting the yearnings of Nigerians and even those beyond our shores. The Bank of Industry over the years continues to provide interventions for industries to thrive, and there is more where that came from. So if you're an entrepreneur in need of support to grow your business, you can reach out to the Bank of Industry by visiting any of the branches closest to you, or simply log on to their website at boi.ng. You can also follow the bank on all social media platforms as displayed on your screen. And that's it on this week's edition of BOI Weekly. Thanks for watching. I'm Olayemi Odunuga.